In this tutorial, we will discuss about Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. After this video tutorial, we will be able to examine experimental evidence that a changing magnetic field induces an EMF. To learn how Faraday's law relates the induced EMF to the change in flux. To learn how Lenz's law relates with Faraday's law. Now let us proceed to our tutorial. It began in 1831. Michael Faraday formulated two laws on the basis of experiments. These laws are called Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. The first law states that whenever a conductor is rotated in a magnetic field, an EMF gets induced in that conductor, which are known as induced EMF. The second law states that the EMF induced in the circuit is directly proportional to the time rate of change of the magnetic flux through the circuit. Where phi m is the magnetic flux, phi can be given by integral of B dot dA, where B is the magnetic flux density. So the expression becomes E equal to minus d phi by dt. Here d phi by dt represents the change in flux. For n loops, E is equal to minus n d phi by dt. If there are n turns or n loops, then the formula will become minus n d phi by dt. The minus sign will be explained later in the video. So the most important point which we should keep in mind is that the changing magnetic field produces an electric field. Two simple experiments are shown here to demonstrate that a current can be produced by a changing magnetic field. First, in the first figure, consider a loop of wire connected to a galvanometer or ammeter as shown. If a magnet is moved towards the loop, the galvanometer needle will deflect in one direction. When we are moving the magnet towards the loop, the needle is shifting towards the right direction. Now if a magnet is moved away from the loop, when we draw the magnet away from the loop, the galvanometer needle will deflect in the opposite direction. In the third figure, if the magnet is held stationary relative to the loop, no galvanometer needle deflection is observed. So if the magnet is not moving, it is held stationary, there is no deflection in the galvanometer. So these were some observations in which we found that whenever there is a disturbance or change created by the conductor in the magnetic field, an EMF gets induced in the conductor, which can be observed from galvanometer deflection. In Faraday's second law, the EMF expression had a minus sign. This minus sign can be explained with the help of Lenz's law, which states that induced EMF is in the direction that opposes the change in flux that caused it. Hence, a negative sign is put in the equation. So the EMF induced will oppose the change in flux. This opposition is here represented by the minus sign. Now let us visualize these Faraday's experiment with the help of animation simulation. In this animation simulation, we will find a magnet. There are two coils. There is a bulb and there is a galvanometer based voltmeter. Now if we will move the magnet towards the coil, the galvanometer is showing a deflection. If we move the magnet away from the coil, again the galvanometer is showing a deflection. Moving towards or away, the bulb is glowing. The bulb is glowing, that means that the circuit produces an electric current, and this electric current produced can be explained with the help of the Faraday's law. Here the flux is changing. When the flux is changing, the EMF gets induced in the coil or the conductor. Let us test in the second coil. The same result is obtained in the second coil also. The first coil has got only 2 turns and there are more number of turns in the second coil. So more EMF will get induced in the second coil. The intensity of the glow of the bulb in the second coil is higher as compared with the first coil. When the magnet is drawn towards the coil, the needle is moving along the magnet. Now if we will change the polarity, we flip the magnet. Now the north and south poles are exchanged. Then the needle deflection is observed opposite as in the previous case. Let us observe that. When we are moving the north pole towards the coil, the needle is showing away deflection in the positive direction. In the second case also, in the second coil also, same results are observed. So the major applications of Faraday's law are in the working principle of electric generator and electric motor, also in the transformers. In the electric generator, when the EMF is changed, when the flux is changed, an EMF gets induced in the conductor or coil, and this EMF is utilized by the appliances to generate the current. Similarly, in the electric motor, when a current carrying conductor is placed in a magnetic field, a torque is felt in that conductor. So the energy conversion takes place in both generator and motors with the help of Faraday law. That's all for this tutorial. Thank you.